What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Wally Outdoors. I'm actually doing my intro after this episode I filmed because I just got out of the woods. I'm all sweaty, and you guys are about to see why. Enjoy this one. It was a lot of fun. I did some ground hunting. I'm just going to go into a real basic idea of what happened here. I did some ground hunting because two of my tree stands were had to pull out this year. One, I lost piece of property that I was hunting for like 4 years, and the other place they're doing some construction, so I pulled my stand out of there too. So I lost two of my spots this year that I had set up on different wind directions and stuff, so I was pretty upset about that. And yeah, it's just been a really tough start to my season. I don't have a lot of time to hunt, so basically just looking to put some venison in the freezer, and anything after that's going to be, just great from there. So see how this hunt goes. It's pretty exciting. Like I said, I'm hunting for the ground, guys, so keep that in mind. The filming from the ground is really difficult, but you get to see what happens here and a lot of fun. So stay tuned here. I'll catch you in the woods. All right, guys, so you can't see it right now, but I'm looking at a deer out in front of me, and the deer's about 60 yards here, right off the front of my arrow there. I watched two other deer walk across the trail there in front of me, and I was set up to hopefully have the deer come in from my left, but I'm watching this it's a small button buck. I'm gonna hear me grunt here to try to pull him in. You'll see what happens in just a second here. Alright, so I let that grunt go, and he kind of was raking there was a couple of small trees over there he was raking around. Then he cuts off to my right, and a lot of time has elapsed here. I'm going to kind of fast forward this. Eventually he does pull around and come around my downwind side to my right. And again, I was set up to be hunting to my left of where these deer were, so just goes to show you kind of have to be ready for anything. But let me fast forward this to where I actually am able to get a shot on this deer. A skipper, but I'm on the ground. That deer's done. Done. Step along that deer. She's crashed. That deer just went down, guys. I'm gonna knock another arrow. I just shot one from the ground. It's a smaller deer, but with the way my season has started, I wasn't taking any chances. That deer's down right here at, not even 60 yards. She didn't go 30, 40 yards and dropped right over here. I got more deer over here to my right. I'm gonna knock another arrow just in case a buck comes by. Stay tuned. my second antlerless tag for the gun season. There's like 3 or 4 deer over here right now. Alright guys, it's been a crazy morning. My legs are numb. My butt cheeks are numb. I'm still talking quiet because I have other deer around me still, but I'm on the ground hunting again this morning. What a damn day, man. What a day. I got in here this morning early. I did some scouting because if you watched my last video of me fishing, I talked about the fact that I lost 2 of my spots for deer hunting. So I was pretty bumming about that this year. Just I got all kinds of deer around me here. I'm just listening because you never know, a big buck might come through. So this morning I came in off the spot that I did some scouting earlier in the week. I found a lot of sign down in here. It's a place I used to have a stand a long time ago, but the coyotes came in and kind of took over the place, and I didn't see much deer sign in here last year. But this year was a different story. So I came in and I set up on the ground because I didn't have a stand in here. So I'm gonna show you the shot on that deer was, it might have been 15 yards on the ground here, which is awesome. It was a doe with a couple of younger deer with her, and like I said, I'm on the ground, and it's only my 3rd deer in all my years of hunting that I've shot from the ground, and to do it with a bow is just not an easy task. I don't have a lot of time to hunt this year, so I was gonna take pretty much any opportunity that I got, and that deer is gonna taste amazing. So I'm pretty stoked about it, man. I can't wait to get over here and check her out. Actually, could be a button buck. I'm not 100% sure. I'm hoping it's not, because there were 2 younger bucks. But I'll find out here. I'll find out here in a minute. So I'm pretty excited because let me show you my setup here and what I was doing, how hard it was to get a shot. So I came in here this morning. I'm gonna stand over here. I came in here this morning, and I was gonna walk down. There's a ridge right here. I was gonna walk down this ridge and get set up in here, but I could hear deer. I still got deer around me. I could hear deer off to my right, making all kinds of noise this morning. Oh, there goes another deer. So I could hear deer making all kinds of noise in here this morning. And so I played the wind. I had the wind in my face coming in. And when I sat down, it was the same thing. So when I got set up, like I said originally, I wanted to get down in here. And I didn't have the opportunity to do that because these deer were already out here moving around, milling around. I could hear them out here crunching on acorns. So basically all I did was I had my chair, which I didn't even use. I wound up just sitting my butt right on the ground because I was too concerned about making too much noise. I used this rock and this brush here, this brush and rock, to break up my outline. And I had a deer come from my right over here, this way this morning. I don't know what it was. I did hit the grunt tube a couple times just when I knew I had enough shooting light. And then about a half an hour, 45 minutes ago, I heard some noise up here to my right, almost from the direction I came in on, but not quite because the trail is right behind me to the right. And I look up and there was a deer crossing the trail over here, coming up the ridge at like 60 yards. I didn't think I was gonna get a shot. I figured they were gonna go that way, down the trail, back into kind of where they came from this morning. Well, I got seriously lucky because they hooked around to my right, and just before they could get downwind, I had one of the smaller deer step out into the main trail and give me a 15-yard shot, and it was a smoking 10-ring shot. I gotta get over here and try to find my arrow. It was a complete pass-through, so I'm gonna rewind the footage here in a few and see if I can't see how the shot looked on camera, but you'll definitely be able to see the deer. Hopefully you can see the shot too. And I'll get back to you here, but let me just show you one more time where I was sitting. Down in this little hole, which was great, except my shot angle's up to my right. Over in here, I had no shot when they first came up, which was too far anyway. So that deer almost had to come back around me for me to have an opportunity. I'm still a little shook up. I'm pretty stoked. I'm gonna go over here, look for my arrow, and go get this deer, because I know the deer's only laying right over here at 60 yards. I watched it go down, which is also an awesome feeling as a bow hunter. So stay tuned, guys. We're gonna get on you in a minute here. Okay, guys, I got my arrow over here. Complete pass through here. It looks great. I'm gonna get over here. I'm gonna shut this knock off, grab my bow and my gear, and we'll follow the blood trail. Alright guys, so not that I had to do much tracking because I can see the deer. I've seen the deer fall, but we got really good blood all the way up through here. That double lung shot. Really nice blood trail coming through. So something that we look for when we get a lung hit is bubbles. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's bubbles in that blood there. And just follow it through here. But you don't have to go far because here's my deer. And perfect shot right behind the shoulder. Can't ask for better than that, guys. I'm pretty stoked. It's a nice shot there. Broadhead did its job. This was the near side when I shot, so. And it's not a button, which is good. I did see a button buck this morning too, but not a button, so. Nice little deer, I'm happy with that. Gonna be some good venison for the grill. So we'll get her taken care of here and off we'll go. Okay guys, hopefully you can hear me. Just had to take some gear off because it's getting pretty warm here this morning, but this nice doe, and smaller doe, but like I said, I was hunting from the ground. I don't have much time to hunt this year. I had a horrible beginning to my season with losing 2 spots. 2 of my tree stands I had to pull, so hunting from the ground with the bow, pretty damn cool. I'm starting to really enjoy this bow hunt from the ground. I did it last year too. You can go watch that video. I'll put a link up in here somewhere. You can watch that from last year. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it's not necessarily the best filming. When you're by yourself, it's tough to do. So of those of you that do film your own hunt, especially from the ground, man, you just don't have much time to get ready, and it's crazy. It happens like that. So anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and the notification bell so you can catch my future episodes. Hopefully we can do this again on hopefully a bigger buck or a nice big buck this year. Will be nice. We'll see. I appreciate you guys watching. For now, we'll catch you on the next one. Take care, guys.